This video is supported by AC Infinity.
Yo, what's good everybody? Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're gonna do the unboxing and setup of the Terraform 8, which is AC Infinity's 5-in-1 environmental AC. The biggest feedback that we got from the Terraform 7 was people having to change the ducting in order to go from the cold to hot cycles. One of the best changes about the Terraform 8 is that it's an all-in-one climate control AC, but it has One-Duct auto switching, which means that you don't have to change the ductwork in order to go through the different cycles. It's going to be all done through One-Duct. In today's video, I'm obviously going to unbox it for you, but I'm also going to show you how to set it up. The Terraform 8 is $599 on the website, but you already know that you can get a 10% discount on any order by using my code BASSDROPKEYS. So if you're interested in getting this unit for yourself, you can click the link that's in the description or just go over to AC Infinity, use my name, get 10% off. All right, so the first thing that we have to do is we have to unbox it. You'll notice that the top of it will just slide off once you have the box with you. After we do that, I'm going to take the two pipes out of the styrofoam and everything that comes with it. And then I'm going to take the tape off of the unit everywhere on the outside where there's tape. And finally, I'm going to take the bag off of the wire that you plug into the wall. Just unbox everything. You guys already know how to do it. Now, once we have everything unboxed, you're going to notice that there's a bag with some accessories in it. The first thing that you're seeing here is the sensor. If you're going to be using one of the AC Infinity controllers, then you don't have to worry about the sensor. The unit will use the sensor from the controller. The second thing that you see here is the UIS cable. This is the cable that we plug in from the unit to the controller, but I'm going to be using the wireless transmitters that you guys have already seen on the channel. They're great, and I don't want to have to deal with any extra wires, so I'll be using the wireless transmitters. And then finally, you see right here where this is the drain tube for the unit. Now, another one of the great features of this particular unit is this does have a self-evaporative design that automatically pumps all the excess water into the condenser. So that way we reduce the drain frequency and the downtime of the unit, which is fantastic. All right, so now I got everything unboxed. The first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to take this top portion and put it on top of the unit. The duct that's on the very top is the main duct for the unit. You only need to put the second hose on there if you're going to be using the unit to dry, which I'm not going to be doing. But if you're going to be using it to dry, that's the only time that you're going to break out the second hose and put it on the back. Now on the side of the unit is where you're going to plug in your sensor or your UIS cable. You don't use both at the same time. If you plug in your sensor, then you're going to be using the controls that's on the unit itself. I'm actually going to be using my AI controller. That's the one that I have on this particular tent. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take one part, the short part of the transmitter, and I'm going to put it inside of the Terraform 8. You guys already know that the long part of the transmitter is the part that we're going to plug directly into the controller. Like I said, I'm using the AI controller, but if you have the controller 69 or any of the other controllers, it'll work just the same. Now what I'm showing you guys is the back of the unit. There's two places where you can put your drain to whenever it's time for you to do any draining. You see there's one on the top towards the middle right there, and then there's one on the bottom. All you have to do is untwist it, pull the plug, and it'll drain out. Or you can just attach your hose directly to it right now, put the other end in a bucket, and you're good to go. I already mentioned this earlier in the video, but if you're going to be using this unit to dry, that's when you're going to use this second hose right here. You slide it in, very easy, and that's going to go on the bottom of your tent, but you're only going to use the second hose once again if you're going to be using this unit to dry. Also, I almost forgot, if you're going to be using the unit to dry, you can also put the entire unit inside of your drying tent. That will work as well. So use the second hose or put the unit inside of your drying tent. Also, whenever I'm finished with this video, I will be putting this unit on the right side of the tent in the space that you see right here. But for the purposes of this video, so that way you guys can see everything clearly, we're going to keep it on the other side. I'm going to show you what's up before I move it to this side of the tent. Now, as I stated previously, I'm using the app in order to control the AC. So you can see that it's on port 4 right here. You can see right there where it says AC. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hit on. You see it's on level 2, and then all I'm gonna do is hit confirm. Once I hit confirm, you can hear the unit turn on. And I know a lot of you guys are gonna be wondering, what does the unit sound like? How loud is it? So let me go ahead and show you what it sounds like right now on level 2. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use the app to put it on level 5. This is what it sounds like now. I'm trying to tell you guys, this AC is pushing out some air. Man, it's pushing out some air. Let me see if I can find a way to show you guys. Let me grab a napkin or something. There you go. So you guys can see that it's pushing out some air. And it's cold air, really cold, I'm trying to tell you. Now the AC is 12,000 BTU. Whenever you use the unit in order to heat, it's 10,000 BTU. It's made for a 10 by 10 tent or grow space. So if you're using a tent that's under 5 by 5, then this unit right here would definitely be too much. I would advise you to use this unit to control the temperature of your entire grow room as opposed to one tent. But if you have a 5 by 5 tent or above to a 10 by 10, then this unit will be perfect for you. I'm gonna go ahead and move this up to level 8 so you can hear how it sounds. And then after that, I'm gonna put it on the top level, which is level 10. Check it out. But all right, now that you guys have heard how loud it is, let me go ahead and set this up the way that I'm going to use it. Now the AC at my house controls the temperature pretty well, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this AC as a backup. So what I'm going to do inside the app is I'm going to put it on a trigger, and I'm going to actually have it come on if the tent gets like 85 to 86 degrees Fahrenheit. That's when I'm going to have the AC kick on to bring it down. Because I'm growing indoors, the central air of my house basically controls the temperature inside the tent along with my inline fan and my oscillating fan. So usually it's staying in between 70 and 80. So it's up to you. You have to pick what's the best use for your case. If you're growing in a garage or someplace that you don't have control of your temperature, then obviously you're going to use it a different way. But for me, like I said, I'm going to use it. I'm going to put it at like 85, 86 degrees Fahrenheit. If the tent gets above that temperature, then the AC will come on, kick on, and we'll make sure that we regulate that. So now you can see inside the app, the Spectron 3 is working great. I'm trying to tell you guys, the Spectron 3 is great. I'm going to order like 3 or 4 more of them. I'm going to have one in every tent. Works fantastic. But now that you guys see how everything works, I went ahead and hooked this up to the tent. I put it on the right-hand side of the tent, and you see I have the ducting going inside the tent. I believe that the Terraform 8 is a great upgrade from the Terraform 7. It's so much easier to set up, and you don't have to worry about changing the ducting. For me, that was my biggest complaint about the Terraform 7. Anytime you wanted to go from AC to heater, you had to change the ducting. And if you want to do drying and all that, you have to change the ducting depending on what you want to do. With the Terraform 8, you just have the one duct. If you're going to be drying, put on the second duct, and that's how easy it is to use the unit. Inside the unit, you also get a window mount so that you can exhaust outside if that's what you need to do. On the directions, everything that I'm telling you, you can find it on the directions. So if you look at the installation on the directions, you're going to see where if you're going to be using the drying, it shows you how to hook up the second hose. If you're going to be using the cool, the heat, the cool and heat, then you're just going to be using the one hose like I've already told you. I've already told you about the main exhaust vent and the secondary exhaust vent. Remember, the main one is the one on the top. The secondary is the one on the back. But other than that, that's pretty much all you need to know to get your Terraform 8 and set it up and have it working in a matter of minutes. The setup for this unit is super easy, and the controls are super easy as well. In this video, I did not cover the controls that's directly on the unit, but they're pretty much self-explanatory. Using the controller is the best option for me since I do have a controller. And with the controller, you can set it up however you want to, or you can let the AI, because I do have the AI controller, you can set it up with the AI and have the AI control everything, but I'm doing everything manually myself right now. If I missed something, if there's something that you want to know that I did not cover in this video, put it in the comments section and I'll answer all the questions right there. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you to AC Infinity for sponsoring me. Don't forget to come follow me on Instagram at bassdropkeys.yfnn. I appreciate all of you guys, and I'll see you on the next one. I'm out, guys. Much love.